To today's Dharma talk. So we've been talking about the true nature of human existence, the parable from the Parable Sutras, the traveler hanging to the wisteria vine. And today's topic is on the blue dragon. And before we get to the blue dragon, I just want to show this, or actually before this, we were going to do self-introduction. So we start with Yuichi.
I think I know everyone knows me.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
So just tell us your hobby. We don't know your hobbies. He just finished reading one book.
The other time, when I say my hobby is cooking, she laughed. I don't
Seriously?
say cooking is my hobby. It's very difficult. Hiking? Yeah, let's go hiking.
Yes,
Someday.
let's go.
Yeah, maybe.
Alice Worthy. Yes.
Yeah, hiking is good. And while walking, we can talk a lot of things. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
great.
good.
Yeah.
My name is Rocío. I'm from Mexico. I have been listening to Buddhism for almost 50 years. So I like talking about hobbies. I like hiking. I enjoy dancing. Yes, dancing.
Really?
And all there.
Salsa. Good.
What kind of dance do you like? Like, what can I say? I learned, was taking classes in Mexico about folkloric dance for almost, folkloric dance from Mexico for almost 3 years, 4 years. Then also it was like a focus in dance. It was my major in Mexico. One of my times when I was a teenager, I studied classic dance, folkloric dance, and modern dance. That's like a complete set for dance to become a professional dancer. But I quit. That's why dancing is one of my hobbies.
I like Hokkaido. It's pretty.
Yeah, Mexico has a lot of different areas. Depends what area. There's several. I think all countries have several areas of dancing. Now to Severine.
Okay. My name is Severine. And I've been listening off and on Buddhism for what, 6 years?
6 years.
6 years. Not so much the last 4 years. The first 2 years, yes, but the last 4 years, not so much. But I'm working on it. And then my hobby, yes, I do like hiking also. So I will go hiking with whoever wants to go hiking.
My name is Nobuaki Nobu, and this teacher. So my hobby is cooking, and listening to music, and learning English.
Learning.
I try now. Yes. Yeah.
So I'm Miriam. I've only been studying Buddhism probably only been about 4 months now. Yeah. But it just really resonated with me, so I really gravitated toward it very quickly. And my hobbies are playing big whist, and I like to do line dancing.
Line dancing. I want to go line dancing.
Love line dancing.
I also want to do that.
Can you give us a description?
A blind, well, have you ever seen, it started out with, I guess kind of it's a Western, started out as Western dance. They would have their boots on and their hats, and women, they do. It's a line dance, and everybody's in unison, doing the same thing.
Right, oh, okay.
Mhm. Everybody's doing the same steps in unison.
Oh, that's
And
good.
you form a line, a straight line, and everybody's doing these steps in a straight line.
Very nice. Yeah, many Japanese dancing is like that, all in unison.
Country music, right?
Well, no, we actually do it to our music now.
Oh, really?
I started out doing it with country music, but now we do it the urban line, we call it the urban line dancing.
Really? Wow. Okay, cool.
Very good. We have to come and watch it someday. Great. And we have Hiro.
Hi, my name is Hiro. Come from Japan. This year, January. My hobby is watching movie and TV show and reading novels. Yeah, mystery and suspense.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, very good. And I'm Vita, and my hobby is also watching movies and hiking. And recently I watched the movie Forest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't recommend it if you don't like horror movies,
Mhm.
but it's actually a real forest in Japan where many Japanese enter to die. It's very sad.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a place to commit suicide because the magnet stops working. It's heavily wooded. If you don't stay on the path, you will go off of it. You cannot find your way out. And when the sun goes down, because you hear so many noises, they kind of lose their sanity and they commit suicide. So many people disliked the movie. I thought it was good because it was helping us, understand the feelings of people who lose hope in life and they're about to commit suicide. Because they suffer so much that they have no idea why they have to live. And it is sad that Pure Land Buddhism actually started by Master Shinran in Japan, and yet so many people in Japan, they have no understanding of why they live. Master Shinran gave a very clear answer to why we live. So, yeah, so that's why our temple here, everybody. So we listen to the teachings not only for ourselves, but also to learn how to explain it to people around us too, because we never know who might be contemplating those, very hopeless thoughts. And there is hope, there is light in Buddhism. Yeah, great. So today, first we have this little YouTube video. It's called The Black Hole. It doesn't have the sound too. YouTube doesn't, oh, okay. Let's turn on the sound. Oh, okay, I know. It's mute here. No, it's mute on the computer. Sorry. Luigi will fix it. Oh, I fix it. Okay. Okay, there we go. He's making copies late at night at the office.
Oh. Wait. It's not connected.
It's not connected. Okay, so let's go to the beginning. Yeah, it's called The Black Hole.
Oh.
You remember? Okay.
Okay.
He must be hungry too. Facebook. It's a short movie. Yeah. So this is the topic of today. What is it called? Do you know, in one word? In one word, what feeling or emotion is that? No matter what we get. Greed. Yeah, exactly. So that's today's topic, greed, which is the the blue dragon. Yeah, the blue dragon. So it comes from the parable. So this computer has a special trick where you can open
slideshow.
slideshow. Okay. Okay, so the blue dragon representing the endless desires. And you have a handout in front of you too. So, so today's outline is the blue dragon, which signifies our greed. You can write greed in the blank part. Greed. So greed and desires, we use them interchangeably in Buddhism. We don't distinguish so much. When we have the time for discussion, you can express your opinions if you agree or disagree. In Buddhism, we don't distinguish. Desires, greed are the same. And basically what it is that if we don't have it, if we don't have something, we want to obtain it. But even after we get it, we are not satisfied. We want more and more of it. That's the definition of greed. It has two elements. If we don't have something, we want to have it. But even after we get it, we want more and more of it. And I had a little joke for you here too, before we go back to the greed. So it's a Q&A. What did the sign in the monastery searching for new monks say? There is a monastery, they're recruiting new monks. Do you know what the sign said? They're looking for new monks. There you go. Inquire within. Usually they say inquire inside the office, but also it has the Buddhist message. And the next one is on meditation. So two men, they meet on the street. One of them asks the other, "Hi, how are you?" And the other one replies, "I'm fine, thanks. And how is your son? Is he still unemployed?" "Yeah, he is, but he's meditating now." "Meditating? What's that?" "I don't know, but it's better than sitting around and do nothing." Anyway, this is more fun. Okay, what's this one? Yeah, so this was the picture of the parable on the true nature of human existence. And today is the blue dragon. So the blue dragon represents greed, and greed is one of the three major poisonous passions that Shakyamuni Buddha taught we all have. So 3 poisonous passions. The blue dragon, the red one, and the black one. Today we focus on the blue one, which shows our greed. And yeah, so greed is compared to the color blue in order to show how bottomless it is. You know, ocean is blue because it's very deep. So our greed is compared to a blue dragon. And so we defined greed already. Severin, do you remember?
How do we define,
Yeah.
can you define what greed is?
Endless desires.
Desire.
Endless desire.
Endless desire. If we don't have something, we want to acquire it.
And we want more.
Yeah, we want more, exactly. So, what is it that you would like to have? Anything?
Oh, I'm sure there's many things that I don't get enough of.
For example,
Money,
money, that's a common one. How about Miriam? Anything you would like to have?
Sweets.
Sweet. Oh, you have a sweet tooth. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Okay, yeah, you might have a lot in common. No good. Anything you would like to have?
Good food.
Good food. Yeah, he always enjoys it. Frank?
More vacation.
More vacation time, yeah. Yeah, that's common with me.
If you're not enough.
It's never enough. Yes. So the more the better, they say. Okay, and so greed is one of the 3 major worldly passions. And definition of worldly passions, anyone knows? Worldly passions is the broader category in which greed, anger, and ignorance are. Worldly passions. How about you, Ichi? Can you define?
Worldly passion. It's the deluded mind of deluded mind, which torment and trouble us all the time.
Yes, almost. So, worldly passions are greed, envy, lust, and other delusions of the heart that trouble and torment us. And Shakyamuni Buddha taught we all have 108 worldly passions. So they are envy, lust, greed, and other delusions of the heart. So if I say 3, that means 105 more delusions of the heart that trouble and torment us. Yeah. Do you understand how we can be tormented by greed, like desire for money, right? If we don't have enough of it, then we cannot get what we want. So something eats us up from within. And there are actually 5 kinds of desires for greed. So desire for food, desire for money, desire for lust, fame, and sleep. Just think about, like, when we wake up in the morning. Yeah, this one, I'll come back to this. So when we wake up in the morning, you know, the first thing that goes in the mind, we just want to sleep a little bit more, right? Yeah. There was a time in our youth when we would even wake up before the alarm goes off. I don't know. These days, things are changing. We always need not even 1, maybe 2 or 3 alarms just to make sure we don't miss our morning appointment. And so this is actually Frank's joke I'm borrowing today. That in the morning when the alarm goes off, the average amount of sleep a person needs is, 8 hours in general, but it's always plus 5 minutes more in the morning. It's always 5 minutes more, whatever amount we have, plus 5 minutes more. So there is the snooze button for that very reason. So that's desire for sleep, right from the beginning of the day. But if we don't get up, then we're gonna be late for work, And also we start getting hungry, so that's desire for food. So we go to the fridge and open, maybe make an omelet or something. And yeah, today Rosia was telling us how her mother used to give them just one burrito and avocado, right?
Yeah.
That's very simple, but it's very nutritious. So it gave me good ideas for my breakfast: burrito and avocado. No cooking involved, very fast. Just like that. That's desire for food. And yeah, so desire for food is very strong. You might wonder what are these pictures. See, this is one of my favorite cartoons when I was a kid, Tintin. You know.
Yes.
And one episode I remember still today very vividly is that when they were lost in a desert, you see how hot it is, and there was no food, nothing. Then they begin to see everything as a sausage, like a human, standing human would look like a sausage to them, or like a bottle of wine. That shows how intense our desire for food can be. And we have to have it fulfilled. And yeah, so if we don't, leave the house in time, we're going to be late for work. If we don't go to work, then we don't get money, or we don't get recognition from coworkers. So we go to work for our desire for fame and fortune. And fame is not only something reserved for celebrities. Fame in Buddhism means desire for honor. We want to be well thought of, to be praised for our ability, style, sweetness, or looks. And by the same token, we do not want to be disliked or to have people speak ill of us. We don't like it when people badmouth us. And wealth means the desire for profit. So we want all the money and things we can possibly acquire. Sometimes people look at the advertisement or sales coupons from different stores, and then if something is $1 cheaper, even though it's across the town, we drive all the way in order to buy that item. That's how strong our desire for fortune is. Fortune doesn't necessarily mean a lot of money, but just we want to have a little more profit, a little more cash in our pockets. And Master Shinan, he laments this desire within himself. How sorrowful, how grievous. As I am swallowed in the vast sea of lust and troubled by the great mountain of desire for fame and wealth. And so now we would like to take some time for discussion. I want you to talk about how these examples of 5 desires resonate with you, or if you have your own examples, anything for desire for food, money, fame, sleep, or lust. Lust is that after we finish a day's work, we want to have a little bit of relaxation at night. So we start thinking, am I going to go to the bar tonight? Am I going to go out, watch a movie with a friend? Or am I just going to go home and hit the hay and relax because we're so tired? So, if we go out on a date, so that's kind of desire for lust. If we go home, that's desire for sleep and rest. So sleep is not just when we are laying in bed. Sleep also means rest. Take it easy and have peace of mind. Yeah, so some people say that, I don't have such a strong desire for money. But it doesn't mean they are free of desires. They have stronger desire for peace of mind. Because to earn a lot of money, you have to stress out a lot. Some people get ulcer, or, because they stress so much. So some people, like some maybe Buddhist monks, or I don't know, some people who like hermits, they try not to have so much of those material things, but it doesn't mean they have less desire. They have stronger desire for peace, rest, which falls under the category of desire for sleep. Okay, so now we take 10 or 15 minutes to discuss. So, yeah, Frank, would you like to join?
Sure.
Yeah, okay, so we have 3 people here, and then Severin, Rocio, Yuichi, and Hiro. If you want to join. So it's kind of free talking, you express your own examples. Or if you have questions, if you disagree, desires and greed maybe sound different to you,